Kang, the taxi conqueror, finds himself in a realm of trouble.
The Last Ronin is being made into a video game.
And Victoria Alonso's still in Marvel Studios or not?
Spawn getting a movie adaptation coming up in the near future.
Let's
talk about it.
Welcome to the SF Files. This is your host, Bugs Bird. And joining me today, we've got a front-line center, shell-shocked Marine Guns. And who can forget the self-proclaimed star of the show and human gas gasket, K.O.
Applause, everyone. Come on.
Boo.
You need to stop adding that in. There's no live audience.
Boo. What are you talking about?
You damn hater.
They're all here.
Mm-hmm. You damn hater.
All around.
It's all here. It's all real. It's all
Somebody's
crowd.
been drinking their haterade.
Oh yes, plenty of haterade. Mm-hmm. You know who else has had their sip of the haterade?
Who would that be?
Jonathan Majors, Kang the Conqueror. He's been conquering his girlfriend, not in the fun and sexy way. No.
Allegedly.
You're right.
Yeah.
Let's
All right.
Not. We don't know for sure. Allegedly, he attacked his girlfriend Friday night after a night at the bar.
Oh wow.
So apparently they were hanging out. Him and his girlfriend were hanging out at some bar, having drinks, having a good time. They take off for the night. They take a taxi. Jonathan Majors is on his phone. He's texting some girl. And his girlfriend looks over, notices that he's texting a girl. She confronts him about it, like, who are you texting? You know, whatever the case, what happened, right? Apparently, Jonathan Majors, like, grabbed her hand and then slapped her. Just, don't be reading my notes. Don't be looking at my phone, girl. That's what he sounded like. That's what happened. But yeah, supposedly that's what happened. And the police reports say that she had some lacerations, some cuts behind her ear. She had some damage, I believe, somewhere in the head as well. She had some strangulation, like markings. There were markings. Yeah. Things got ugly, dude.
All this in a taxi?
All this in a taxi, supposedly. Well, we don't. Supposedly, that's what happened.
Although,
Why didn't they just talk to the taxi driver as a witness?
Yeah,
Exactly.
Witnesses are saying that he was not really the aggressor. It was actually supposed to be the other way around. In fact, I believe it was Jonathan Majors who made the 911 call originally. And it kind of sucks because, you know, with the lies that were told, because apparently that's what it was. They were lies that were told. He has almost immediately lost 2 contracts. Dang. Yeah, he was supposed to be in some Army commercials that were reviving a couple of their slogans. The Army ads titled Overcoming Obstacles and Pushing Tomorrow are part of the plan to revive the Army's Be All You Can Be motto. And after the allegations, he almost immediately lost that contract. I'm not seeing exactly where the second contract is or what it was, but I mean, for repercussions to hit that quickly, man, that sucks, because he's a up and coming actor. He was most recently in Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania.
Right. And Creed 3, he was a huge hit with that.
Yeah, he's an up and coming dude, and you know, for these allegations to hit him that quickly, yeah, it's not a good thing.
My question is, how do you think his Marvel career is going to look like after this? Just a thought.
Dude, Mickey does not play. I think he's going to get dropped very, very quickly, very soon. He's probably going to be replaced. It sucks because I think he's a good actor. I only seen him play Kang in the Loki series.
Yeah.
I have not seen Quantumania just yet. How'd you like him in that?
I think he did really good. I think he was a really big, strong part of the movie.
I hope he was. He was the main villain.
Yeah. Well, no, but I'm saying like acting wise. I mean, I think he sold his role really well.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Unfortunately for him, his character is a variant of a variant of a variant of a variant. They can very easily replace him and just say this is a different version of him. It's a different variant of
Yep.
Kang, and he can very easily be replaced. We don't know for sure, but I would presume that he's going to get recasted.
You're fired!
Yeah.
Mickey don't play that.
Shiitake mushroom.
I think he's going to get replaced because, it just happens that's just what happens. An actor, be it a seasoned vet or up and coming, as soon as some allegation hits, it hasn't been proven yet, as
Yep.
soon as it hits the news, these actors, these big names, they lose contracts like you mentioned earlier, they lose sponsorships, they lose their life just completely upside down in the
Yep.
matter of days.
Yeah, I mean, completely
Shoot,
irrelevant and already removed from the media. But look at what happened to Johnny Depp.
Literally
mean-
what I was gonna say right now. Literally.
Yeah. Like Amber Heard, said, "Oh, he did this and he did that," and it turns out, they were both being pretty dumb. But I mean, not everything that was said was true, and he was the one to really only face any consequences up until the whole legal battle that they had. Yeah.
Yep, it's unfortunate, man. I hope they're not true, but either way, I think it's too late.
The damage
Yeah.
has
I
hope
been
I'm
done,
proven wrong.
basically.
Yeah,
I kind of wonder exactly how they'll do the recasting, because at the end of, well, I guess spoiler alerts, not too big of a spoiler, but at the end of Ant-Man, they kind of show, how in Rick and Morty they have the Citadel of Ricks. That's kind of what they showed. It's like every Kang in existence, basically, and they're all like meeting up and saying, "Oh, this happened and that happened, and what are we gonna do about it?" And it's just, Kangs from different universes looking different. One of them has like a white powdered wig, and the other one has, like horns, and it's, they all look different, and you can tell they're different Kangs, but it's all the same actor, Jonathan Majors. Yeah.
Oh dang, that's gonna be hard.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
I still think it can be replaced. They'll just be like, oh, the rest they were hanging out, or
Yeah. Yeah.
That wasn't all
I-
of them, guys. That wasn't all
I
of them.
think
they were in the
the
bathroom.
only logical way for you to replace him without people saying anything about it is just make Kang a little alligator.
Yeah, that's the only solution.
The only solution. The only
Mickey.
solution.
Make it happen.
Let's do it. And Disney, if you need any other ideas, I got a lot of fresh ones up here.
So fresh.
So fresh. I can taste the bubbles.
Oh my god.
Actually, I can't.
Let's go a little
So-
deeper. Oh,
That's
sorry,
what
go
she
ahead.
said. Oh no, I was just gonna say. Speaking of plummeting employment at Marvel, what do you got for Victoria Alonso?
She's screwed, bro. She's done. She messed up. She messed up big time. I know we're a little late on this, but the story goes she was the head of VFX over at Marvel, right? And I'm reading like multiple stories on it, but what I get out of it was a lot of the employees didn't like her as the boss. She was very like demanding. She's very she would hold that carrot in front of her employees, like she would not force, but maybe force a little bit. She
Like
would
strongly just.
there we
If
go.
you want, if you want to keep working here, you got to do this.
Exactly. Yes, she would do
okay,
that.
okay.
So that's what apparently behind the scenes was going on, and the people have been very outspoken about the effects, right? The CG recently and prior projects.
Myself included, yeah.
They were the internet. People were talking about it, thinking that maybe she got canned for that purpose, but it turns out that there may be more to it. There might be a different reason for it.
Yeah, I guess she had been warned by the executives or whoever it is at Disney that she was potentially reaching a contract by joining a rival studio's Amazon by working on I don't know if it's a movie or it's a series. I don't know what it is. I hadn't heard about it. It's called, what is it? Argentina 1985. Do you know anything about it?
I think I've heard of it like once, but I don't know nothing about it. But I think I've heard it mentioned.
I think it's a movie, not a series.
So what you're saying is that not only does Marvel and DC have beef with their actors acting for the competition, these big studios do too?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That is something
man.
I did not know. So what if, let's say, Disney is offering them this amount of money, but a different studio offers them like a bigger pay?
Well, technically, she was under contract. She's working for Disney, so even if, let's say, Amazon was like, "I'll pay you even more," I mean, she would
She's
be
under
breaching contract.
Yeah,
Yeah, and to let her go of her contract and
correct.
can her.
Do they have the potential to sue her? Maybe
Oh,
for
100%. It's a
for
contract.
breaching that contract.
Yeah. So there is one thing on my mind, though, when it comes to this story in particular. Because all the rumors, of course, were like, oh, it's about the special effects. But then this comes out as the main story and the main reason as to why she was let go, fired, right? Is it a cover-up? Is this we're going to pin it on this story to make it look clean, make it look like Disney's not the bad guy here.
I mean,
What do you
honestly,
think?
even if it's not a cover up, maybe that was just like the final breaking point. Like maybe she was already on thin ice because of the lack of quality control. I mean, I wouldn't see why Disney wouldn't just be like, hey, you need to get your straight, or we're gonna. And then she was just like, oh, you know what? I'm just gonna go work with Amazon, see what that brings me. And then they catch wind of it. And they're like, oh yeah, you're done. Give her the axe.
Okay.
So is this during like when the Marvel movies weren't as great with all the effects and all that?
Yeah,
Was
she
that
was
her?
in charge.
Ooh, I agree with Mickey Mouse right now.
Time to let her go.
Yeah.
Time to go.
Como dice el chacal, fuera, fuera.
So I mean, I would think that I feel like maybe that's just the final straw. The straw that broke the camel's back. I mean, on top of many projects that came out looking not the best, I just think it was one too many, and they just had to let her go.
Unfortunate, but if this will help raise the quality of the Marvel movies,
I guess it's for the better.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Sucks for her, but in the long run,
yeah. Also, what I can't really understand, if you got that warning that you're going to breach your contract, and I get
She still
you wanted
does.
to work on this. Yeah, you still did it, and it's not even a guarantee that Amazon is just gonna be like, oh, you're fired from Disney, come work with us. It
Right.
could have been a one-off project, and now what? You're kind of just
Screwed.
Yeah.
Sucks, but oh well.
Speaking of poor decisions, there is a comic book character who made a deal with the devil,
Oh.
which some would say is also a bad decision.
I guess depends on who you ask.
Yeah, maybe Spawn.
Oh,
If you ask Spawn,
Spawn. That's a name that hasn't been anywhere
Heard in
near
a
the
while.
headlines in a long time.
so it's rumored that they are going to make a new Spawn movie. There's no real news on it just yet, except for that they want to bring in A-list actors.
Top guys.
Yep,
They want a big budget.
they want
They
a
don't
big
want
budget.
They don't want that indie horror feel. Although that's what Todd McFarlane wants.
Yeah,
Yeah, he'd rather have it small, close to the source, dark, gritty. But Hollywood wants to make it a grand thing with the success of The Boys, Daredevil. These dark and gritty characters have
yeah.
done pretty well. They want to bring something dark and gritty to the big screen, someone like Spawn.
Yeah.
And it might work.
Yeah,
It just might work.
I feel the dark, gritty, gruesome Spawn should stay as is. I don't think it needs these A-listers to make it great. If they have the right script and the right director, I feel it will be a success.
right. But I don't really necessarily see an A-lister ruining the movie if he's gonna play a good role. Though I can agree, because like you said, Todd McFarlane does want to keep it a lower budget, and that's because he doesn't want Hollywood muddying the stories. He doesn't want them coming in and saying, "Oh yeah, we're gonna do a second part, but with this second part, we're gonna do this, and we're gonna change up the story, and we're gonna." He doesn't want that. He feels like it seems like if it becomes a AAA movie with all of these A-list actors, because it's said that Jamie Foxx is somehow tied to this, and they want to add in more people, more A-listers. He doesn't want it to diverge from the source material, which I can get behind.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it would be cool if they do some of the comics, like the story from the comics and all that. Like personally, I like the original movie from Spawn. Granted, it's old school.
We're going streaky! Yes!
And the CGI wasn't as great,
It's a little
but
outdated.
I feel like it was still a good movie for the time.
For its time.
Yeah.
What do you call those? It's one of those guilty pleasure kind of movies.
Shoot, I still watch it right now. If
Yeah.
it's on right now, I'll watch it right now. I still like it.
I would. I would. I watched it, I don't know, a couple of months ago. I saw it on Netflix or something.
Yeah.
Nice.
I didn't watch it all the way through. I did watch a few scenes. I skipped through it.
If you guys thought if Jamie Foxx is attached to this movie, I'm pretty sure he's going to be Spawn.
That's what I would think.
Because
Yeah.
I
he
would
did
think
it.
he wants to shoot for it.
He was a pretty good Electro. I'm not gonna lie. Like in the Tom Holland one,
Yeah.
he was
And
pretty
even
good.
in the second Amazing Spider-Man, I liked him.
But
He's
I feel like what Sony kind of messed him up. What they did him wrong with the hair.
Right. But, I mean, regardless, I still think he did a good job acting. The script has nothing to do with his acting. I think the acting was strong.
Yeah, definitely.
If not Jamie Foxx, who would you cast? Who would you want?
Michael
to play
J. White.
Spawn? That was you had that in mind, dude. That was just
Yeah.
did not even think about it.
I'm sorry, he
Yeah.
spawned, dude. He is Spawn.
Yeah, he did a good
Michael
job.
J. White, my man, my martial arts black belt karate master. I don't know what else he knows, but I forget how many degrees in black belt he has or whatever. But he is Spawn. In my heart,
Yeah.
he is my Spawn.
I do gotta agree. But in the spirit of race swapping, we could see Donnie Yen.
Oh,
we could see Donnie Yen as Spawn.
I was thinking more on the lines of Tom Cruise.
Oh man, it's gonna be Tom Holland.
Oh my god.
And Spawn. Yeah,
Dude, imagine
younger.
a happy-go-lucky Spawn. That's Tom Holland's role right there, is happy-go-lucky.
Somebody's gonna step on his cupcake, and that's when he makes the deal with the devil.
It's not even to get revenge, it's just to get a new cupcake.
Wow. I don't really have anyone in mind that I would want. I do like Michael B. Jordan, but I don't see him as Spawn.
Yeah.
But I can't think of a lot of A-tier A-listers that could fill the roles that I would want. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess it's very limited.
I mean, Jamie Foxx can do a pretty good series role.
I
Like
think
he
he'll
was
be a
in
good
that
Spawn.
Django Unchained. He was in Django Unchained. He was Electro, the more serious one.
Well, he's done a lot of comedies, so
Yeah,
I mean,
he's done a lot of comedies. Like
if they're gonna make the Spawn a little more broad appealing, I mean, he's got the chops to do a couple jokes in it, bring some comedy to the film.
yeah. But I think that's what
Kind of leans
Todd
away from the
McFarlane is trying to
original.
avoid.
Yeah, because he's serious. He's an assassin.
Right.
I think throwing jokes in there as Spawn will kind of like honey
Diminish the
buns over there.
problem.
Yeah,
I think that's exactly what Todd McFarlane wants to avoid. That's why he's
Right.
kind of against A-listers in this.
I fully agree. In my heart, though, I want Michael J. White, but if they want to keep this as a long-term thing, they should probably pick somebody younger who can stay as the role as Spawn for who knows how many years they would sign contract for.
At least 10 for a trilogy, you know.
Yeah.
If that's in the works, they would want somebody younger for something like
Yeah.
that.
I mean, I think if that's the route you want to go, you want to make a trilogy, I would say just look for a brand new actor. You know, there's nothing holding you back.
It's a
There's
complete
nothing holding you
reboot.
back. Yeah, it's a complete reboot. There's nothing holding you back from going out and finding a new talent. And, you know, it gives more opportunity to our fellow African American people.
Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Spider-Man role made Tom Holland, you know.
Yeah,
Oh,
so-
yeah.
I mean, it could happen for somebody else too. It doesn't have to
Yeah.
be an A-lister.
Yeah, for sure.
Like one story, I don't know what it's called, but I think it's the Spawn versus Heaven and Hell, where he basically kills the devil and then kills God and then he becomes God and all that.
Oh yeah.
I feel I would love to see that like in theaters or in a big screen. Oh, one more thing. If they make this complete reboot, you think they should bring in the clown again? I forget his name.
Luigi.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Spawny, he's our man. If he can't do it, no one can. Go, Spawny! You gotta bring him back. You gotta bring back Luigi. Dude,
Yeah,
he was
Spawn
awesome in that
Batman.
role.
He was good.
He was awesome. I loved him, man. In that whole movie, he was fantastic.
I think that's what made like all his jokes and everything. That's what made it like the comedy part. That's why I feel like Spawn should stay gritty and all that. But if they bring him
Yeah.
back, I feel that can say like the
They can
funny
have their
part.
humor and
Yes.
keep a
Violator.
serious Spawn.
I'm gonna make a confession here.
Uh-oh.
Until just now, I was today years old that I just realized that was Luigi.
Wow, dude.
Dude,
Damn it, dude.
He always seemed familiar to me, and I'm always like, bro, who is that? Like last time I was watching it, I was like, bro, like this dude sounds familiar. Like, who is this? And I never put it together until
wow.
just now when you said it. Holy
Sugar honey iced tea.
when you said Luigi, like a light bulb, I was like, ding! I was like, oh,
Wow. I just blew your mind.
hell yeah, you did.
You know what else is going to blow your mind?
What was that?
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, The Last Ronin. It's getting an adaptation.
A movie?
No.
No.
A video game.
Oh,
Ooh.
Yeah, it's, you know what? A movie would be awesome,
yeah.
but I'm not opposed to this whatsoever, dude. A video game based on The Last Ronin?
Yeah. Especially if it was made by a credible studio who's already made a great game. You know, say, for example, I don't know, let's just spitball here. Let's say how Sony made God of War.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice, nice.
Yeah,
nice.
if you were to tell me that, I don't know, I might just...
Yeah.
Well, I don't think Sony's actually working on it. The article over at GameSpot says Paramount has partnered with a mystery studio, mysterious, to adapt the grim tale of the last surviving turtle. It's been adapted and is partly inspired by Sony's God of War games. Sony's not necessarily attached to it, but inspired by the God of War games, the recent ones.
Right. So is it going to be a third person, do you think? And if so, how do you think that would play out? Because Ninja Turtles, you think of them, they're ninjas, you know, they're teenage, you know, they're fast action moving, fast pace. I don't know that a third person like that would work too well.
Well, I don't know, because if he's the last Ronin, he wants to sneak around and creep up on the foot. You know, like he doesn't want to be
Good
out
point.
there because he's gonna get shot up real quick. You know,
Yeah.
I feel that might be good.
I think, Guns, you might have played. I don't think you played this one, KO, but the more recent Batman games that came out by Rocksteady, those were very quick. He had an arsenal of weapons that he can use, similar to what the Last Ronin would have. All the 4 different weaponry of his.
Yeah.
And it had stealth mechanics, of him hiding in the dark, sneaking up on villains, and taking them out in stealth mode.
That's a very good point.
Something similar to that.
It was a good game. I like that one.
Yeah, and the fight mechanics, dude. Oh man, they were awesome. I loved them. That game was fantastic. Excellent. It's quick.
Yeah.
It's fast. It's not very difficult to learn. I think they can pull it off. I think a Turtles game like that can work.
I'll give it a shot. I do like the storyline. I would hope that they don't water it down too much, especially seeing that it's going to be a Turtles game. Maybe kids would want to pick it up. I hope they keep it at T for teen or M for mature.
I think it should just go full all out, like not even for teens. At least that one. Get some blood and some neck cracking there, here and there,
Yeah.
Would be
Now,
cool.
my question is, would you guys prefer the game to look like God of War? Like how he runs around and like fights like that? Batman, the one you were talking about there, BB? Or more like The Last of Us, where he's a little bit closer to the screen, you can see what he's doing. Maybe
Like
you'll feel
directly
more
over his shoulder.
Yeah, maybe you can feel more into the mood, like you're there, like if he's sneaking around, like in the shadows and all that. How would you guys prefer the game?
I would personally prefer if it's gonna be a third person like that. I would prefer that it be more like the Batman's, because that's not even something that I considered until BB brought it up. I would prefer to be a little bit faster pace. If you could look over his shoulder, that's cool. But like you said, it works with the arsenal. It works with the fighting mechanics. I think if you make it like that, I think it could work.
Yeah, that's how I would think would work best. I mean, I'm a little biased. I prefer my games like that anyways. But I really think that it could work in this sense.
Maybe they can, like, the main view be like that, or how some games, like if you push a certain button, like you get a different view.
Okay.
I think that'd be pretty cool. Like if you want to be like third person, like The Last of Us, that'd be cool. But if not, just push that button and then it's like the Batman.
Like the AVP games, they used to do that, I believe.
I think it would just be easier if we go ahead and just do Turtle May Cry.
Turtle
I think it would be good.
I know you meant that as a joke, but I'm picturing it now. It's like,
I think it would work. No,
it
like
could actually maybe probably work.
yeah, it was halfway a joke, but like I was thinking of Devil May Cry 5, and like the mechanics in that I feel like work pretty well too.
But yeah, Turtles game. There's been a few releases lately, like a re-release of Turtles in Time, I think, right?
No, Revenge of Shredder.
Yeah,
There we go.
here, give me a second. Where is it?
And it was fun, dude. It was really good. I liked it.
It was good.
It took me
I
forever to finish, but
Yeah, I did.
it's a short game. It just took me forever to play it.
Most recently, it was Shredder's Revenge, and let's see, Kawabanga Collection.
Oh yeah. That's the one that has the Turtles in Time, like
Yeah.
remasters in there, and apparently they did very well. So
Yeah.
they're moving forward with Turtle stuff. So I'm all for it, man.
Yeah, Turtles are making a comeback.
So I'm all for The Last Ronin, but what if they put an option where they let you play one of the other turtles, but they have like a different fighting style? Leonardo, he's more of a swordsman. What if he has like different moves, as kind of like Devil May Cry with the different styles?
Well, I mean, the Last Ronin, I'm not going to say who it is, picks up the weapons of the Fallen Brothers and kind of uses their styles.
Well,
That can already kind of be accomplished. But even though this article does say that you will be able to play other characters in flashbacks. So it's not like you're going to be specifically playing
the whole time.
Yeah. You're going to be able to
just
play other characters in the flashbacks.
Well, I'm just saying that just because I don't think The Last Ronin is a master of all the other weapons. I don't know. but
Oh,
I
he
would
trained for
assume-
years.
Well, I was gonna say
Yeah,
I
he-
will assume he will be just mainly a master in their original weapon.
No. After his brothers fell, he went to Japan and he trained.
Very well.
I wonder who.
He's about to serve some turtle soup.
Some turtle
Pizza
whoop
time.
ass.
The only thing that tastes better than turtle soup. Vegan burgers.
Vegan burgers?
Yeah, vegan burgers.
I don't know.
They're
I mean, I
actually-
guess.
personally,
Burger
I've
King
tried
did a
them.
pretty good
They're
job.
not bad. They're not bad.
Yeah.
If you get
Not
the
bad.
right brand.
The reason I bring it up, though, the vegan burger, is because PETA wants Good Burger 2 to feature vegan burgers. Yeah.
On that note,
Ah.
I feel PETA can then suck this good burger.
And so the PETA Associate Director, Lauren Thomason, he stated, "Welcome to Good Burger, home of the vegan burger. Can I take your order?" That's what he and PETA have in mind. That's what they want the movie to take to take that line and just replace all their burgers, all the good burgers,
Yeah.
with vegan burgers.
If they get paid enough, okay, cool, whatever. Do what you got to do. Get that money, boy. But if they just want it just to advertise, I feel they can suck this good burger.
I mean, okay, so honestly here, I'm not really too against it. I wouldn't replace the slogan, but I mean, if you want to throw in a quick little, oh yeah, we got vegan burgers now. I mean, everybody has vegan burgers.
Sure.
You know, it's pretty topical. It's, pretty on brand with what's happening in fast food restaurants nowadays, like the Impossible Whopper. I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to it, but I wouldn't change that slogan.
I can agree with that. Yeah, it's like Good Burger now featuring the vegan burger, or
Yeah,
If-
like
or
if you want to
maybe-
do like a quick shot of like the front of the building or something, and like have
Yeah.
a poster in the window,
Yeah,
that's
perfect.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah, that'll work.
As long
I
as they don't
think they should-
replace all the burgers.
Yes,
Right.
that would be. Man, I think Ed's special sauce has beef in it. Like,
Yeah,
you
I
can't,
think so.
right? Yeah, so you can't like make the vegan burgers and then add the sauce on top. It's got meat in it. What's the point? You know?
Yeah,
Like,
and I get like vegans want to be seen as humans, but at the end of the day,
as humans,
Oh,
as like
man.
regular humans, like as regular humans, like regular people.
Oh wow.
But at the
Exactly.
end of the day, he's a
they're not
dude.
humans.
She's a
They're
dude. You're a dude. We're all dudes. We're all dudes.
Fantastic.
They
Oh,
just want to
Lord.
be seen as regular dudes.
Bravo, sir. Bravo. That was good.
Thank
It was
you.
very good.
Start of the show here.
Not that much. It wasn't that good. You know what? It kind of sucked.
No.
It was borderline trash.
No.
Well, that's it for the Muse. Stay tuned for Etiquette.
No.
Bro, etiquette.
Scene 16, take 5.
So, action, Gus, or
Jesus, Ben, I said I'm busy.
Human, have you ever been to hell? Did you know that hell was once nothing more than the absence of God? And if it ever is presence, you'd understand that's punishment enough. But then your kind came along and made it so much worse.
Humans aren't capable of 1/10 of the shitbag like demon like you is.
Evil is an abstract. It's a human construct. But due to its irresponsible nature, man won't own up to being its engineer, so he blames his dark deeds on my ilk. But his selfishness is limitless. It's not enough to shadow his own existence. No, he turned hell into a suffering pit. Fire, wailing, darkness, the kind of place anyone would do anything to get out of.
Name that movie.
Welcome to Bro Etiquette, the part of the show where we answer questions that every man has to know. Bro code, very important. We break down bro code, we go over it, the pros, the cons. Some of these have been meant to be broken. Gentlemen, let us proceed with the first one of the day. A bro shall never let another bro get his girlfriend's name tattooed on his body. Enough said.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
100%.
100% agree because all relationships are not forever, unfortunately. And if this bro, if he were to break up, now he has a reminder and something that's permanent on his body. Which, if it's not too detail oriented, I'm assuming he might be able to cover it up. But who wants to spend more money for another tattoo just to cover a tattoo?
Yep.
Yeah.
You want something that you're proud of and you can enjoy for the rest of your life.
That is true.
Yeah. And if you choose not to go with a cover up, you could do laser removal. But I've heard it's expensive. Extremely expensive. I think probably twice as much as a tattoo. It's extremely painful. Yes. It's extremely painful from what I've heard. And also, it's a long-term process. It's gonna take at least a year. I think you have one session. You gotta wait like 3 months or something like that, or like 2 months before
your
you
skin
can
to
get your
heal,
next
basically.
session. Yeah, you have to let your skin heal between sessions. So it's a long-term process.
The freaking laser removal people are like, ¿Por qué? Por pendejo. Ándale. Ándale.
Yeah, yeah.
Do it again. Do it again. Do it right here.
I 100% agree with this one. I feel like if you're so inclined to get somebody's name on your body, the most you can do is your children, because at the end of the day, they're always going to be your children. But you don't know if your wife is always going to be your wife, or if your husband's always going to be your husband. And if you're not married, even less so. Your boyfriend and girlfriend, at any given point, you can just, like that, snip it off. Say, you know what, we're done.
Yep. Yep. You can be. You can look over at his phone. He's texting some other girl, and the next thing you know, you got a hand around your neck, and
Shut the...
oh, my bad. My bad.
Allegedly, your hand is around your neck. Allegedly.
Allegedly. Yes. It's
Shoot, I think I've seen like a guy basically did this, like got his girlfriend's name tattooed, but they're on and off. So you see like a picture of the name, and then you got like the paint roller right there with black paint over it.
Oh!
And then right under, like on the next picture, you see the name again, and then the next picture is a paint roller again, like 4 times.
horrible. You know, a coworker of mine a few years back, we were at a bar or whatever, right? And she was wearing like a dress for an event. It was a work event thing, and I noticed for the first time that she had a tattoo on her arm. So I saw on her upper shoulder area that she had a big rectangle.
No
Black-
way. She just got it blacked out.
Yep, sure did. Come to find out later that night, I was like, "So what's with the square on your?" It's a tattoo. Yep. Turns out it was a name, old boyfriend, and she did not want to go through the process of removing it, so she had a big ass rectangle tattooed on her body.
I would have just
Okay.
done like a different tattoo, like bigger, so you can cover it up properly with more color in it.
Okay, but to her credit, I guess it wasn't the worst move, I guess. Because, like, what is popular nowadays is to get what they call a blackout tattoo, which is where they'll just take, like, a shape and they'll just do a solid black tattoo. In fact, I don't know if you're familiar with her, Kat Von D. She has her own tattoo shop. She's been on, like, Inked magazine and things of that sort.
Okay.
Basically got a full sleeve, just solid black. Her arm is just solid black.
Yeah, no, that's what they do, because the people have too many tattoos to cover up, and maybe they just don't want to know more, and they'll basically their arm will be black from now on, like 100%.
Damn.
I've seen it
Just
done.
cut off the arm. Damn,
Yeah.
dude.
But I'm
Let
pretty
me
sure
show you.
I'm pretty sure she just didn't want to pay for that laser removal, which is double the price, like you said. And with that many tattoos and the pain,
Yeah. I'm going to pull up a picture of her right quick.
Oh, what the
You
hell?
can see her arms. Those are tattoos. Like right here,
Wow.
that and that's all black ink.
Wow.
Like you can see here in another one, it's starting to fade a little bit, so it's starting to look that kind of muted black almost.
That looks horrible.
Yeah, I don't like it at all. It's what's popular right now. I still don't like it. But, I mean, if it's popular, I guess your friend can say she got it because it was popular. It's like having a tribal tattoo at this point, I think.
I guess.
At least she doesn't have to worry about sunscreen anymore.
I guess.
One addendum to the tattoo. You said the kids is a pass. I think your mother is a pass. Because you're never going to have another mother. Like, you can have stepmothers, yeah, sure, but there's only one mom.
Yeah.
I think immediate family. I think they're all passes. Like, I can get a tattoo of your guys' name, mom, even pop, because you guys are direct blood and we're all 100% related. But if it's like you said, like a girlfriend or boyfriend or something like that,
spouse.
I don't think that's where the line hits for me, at least.
Right.
Yeah. I
agree 100% with you guys. Like, even me, I've been with my wife for a long, long time. I don't plan on ever leaving her, but I'm gonna leave her one day, so I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna tattoo her name.
Whoa!
On my body.
What is Guns doing there?
You should put her. You should put her name on your butt cheek, like Steve-O. Your name. Oh my god!
I agree with you guys. Never, never, never get a boyfriend, girlfriend, wife tattoo on your body. Do not do it.
Nope.
Okay, so side question. Clearly, we crossed the line with the names, but would you do maybe just like the first letter of their first name? Since it's not nothing, it's just a letter.
I would say probably, unless it's your initial, I would still say no.
Doesn't even have to be the first and last name. Maybe just like their first name.
I'm still gonna say no, because even though you can be like, oh yeah, that stands for Bogus Bird BB, it could really stand for Brittany Banks. The ex-girlfriend. But I'll be like, no, it stands for BB, Bogus Bird. I'm gonna know what it really stands for.
Yeah,
it's gonna be
know.
that constant reminder.
It's you really know it's Brittany. It's
so dumb. I think it was Nikki Sixx from Motley Crue who infamously got the initials of his then girlfriend, and when they broke up, he just turned it into a Roman numeral for a 6 because he's Nikki Sixx.
Clever.
So I mean, it was a good cover up, an easy cover up, but that's just an example of why you shouldn't do it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So big no from across the board.
Yep. Big no.
Agreed.
Yep.
Yeah.
Moving on to the next one.
You got a tattoo! Sweet! What about mine? Dude, what does mine say? Sweet! What about mine? Dude! What does mine say? Sweet!
Celebrate your bromance. If anybody, especially a girl, looks down upon it, take her out. They're just jealous because they'll never know what being a part of a bro code means.
I wouldn't say take her out, but yeah, definitely be proud of that bromance.
I feel as long as you guys aren't like a bad influence on each other, I feel like you're cool with the just keep doing what you're doing, as long as you're not going into like drunk driving and crap like that.
Right.
Dangerous. As long as it's a good influence, I feel keep doing what you're doing, man.
Yeah, if it's a healthy bromance, I'd say it's cool. I feel like a lot of guys have trouble talking to women about, I guess, what's going on in their personal lives. It's there's certain things that you can only talk to other bros about. So definitely don't necessarily just throw a bromance away because your girlfriend or your spouse doesn't like it. If it's a healthy friendship, definitely celebrate that.
Shoot, look at you, BB and CK. You guys have that bromance going on.
Yeah, more or less. On the top, by the way. Just saying. Just putting that out there.
Oh Lord. So, do you
he's a
receive
power
or
bottom.
are you the batter?
Oh, a bat.
Okay.
He's the power bottom.
Oh, he's not very powerful. He's just the bottom.
No. Ooh.
So, would you be
That doesn't sound very
considered?
fun.
Are you considered the bear in this relationship?
Grr.
That was the weakest grr.
Grr.
You're like freaking the Hulk when he saw himself in the past.
Cover his face.
Man, yeah, I'm not ashamed to admit it. I've got like 5 bromances going on at the same time. Same time,
Yeah.
all at once.
That's all at once.
All
At the same time?
Are you
At
considered
the
a cheater
same
now?
time. No.
No, I wouldn't say that's cheating.
Okay. Okay.
So you agree with it then?
Oh, I do.
Okay.
Yeah. Luckily for me, the missus, she approves of my friends.
That's good.
You know, they're good dudes. So
So I guess we're all in agreement in this one.
yes, sir.
All right.
Nice.
Very nice. Moving on to the last one of the day. If your bro is broke, the bro code demands you treat him out. In no case shall he be left hungry or homeless.
I agree
Gentlemen.
with this one too. I've done that before.
I agree.
Some of my homies back in the day, didn't have money for food, so I just went to McDonald's. What do you want, man? I just want to get the smallest thing. Just get a meal, dude. And
Yeah.
I've helped them out. I've been helped out once or twice, I think.
Yeah.
And even on the staying part, I believe that's true. I've done that too. I know some of them who've been kicked out literally in the middle of the night, 2, 3 in the morning by the other person, and they've called me. I literally drove down to them, picked them up. All right, dude, you're sleeping on the couch.
Yeah, I agree. Saw a TikTok recently where it was that exact scenario where one of the bros was down and out. He didn't have money, and they were at a restaurant. And the joke of the TikTok was, they point and laugh, and they're like, "Oh, sucks to be you and to be hungry because now you're not eating and we are." That kind of triggered me because I would never do that to a friend, especially if we're out. That's just not something that I would do to my bros. If your bros are going to treat you like that, then they're not really bros, Now, the one thing that I would say has a little bit more trouble with me in that one is if he's homeless. At this point, I can't just be like, come on, you're going to stay on the couch. If I was single, 100%. Without a doubt, just come over and chill on the couch for a couple nights until you need to. But now that I'm living with somebody else, I need to be sure that before I invite somebody to stay at our house, that she is okay with it too.
Yeah. That's a really good point to bring up.
Even if it's your ride or die.
I mean, if it's my ride or die, I'm gonna probably try to put you in a hotel room or a motel or something for at least a couple nights until you can get something going for yourself. But it's just, I need to make sure that my partner is also comfortable with the situation of them staying.
For sure. Okay. I'm going to agree with Guns with your earlier statement. Yeah, I've been on both sides as well, where I help out my friends. I'll pay for their meals. But same thing. I've been on the other end where I've been just broke on my ass. And a friend, without hesitation, he'll just eat. Just, absolutely. Take care of your dude, because you never know when you're going to need it back.
Yep.
And I agree with you as well about the homeless part. I could probably get him in for a few nights, maybe a week, but my wife has to be on board and okay with the situation. If that's my ride or die, I will probably more than likely fight for him. Come on, baby. Come on. I'll do that thing you like.
I was about to say.
That thing you've been asking me to do that I haven't done in a while?
Yeah. Wash the dishes.
I was about to say, mow the lawn.
I feel personally attacked on that one.
A little bit.
Yeah, I would fight for my dude. But if the wife has had enough, and I've been in this situation where I have a guy, sleeping on my couch, and then she was like, he's got to go. I was like, sorry, bro.
Yeah.
I took him to the hotel and, and dropped him off. But, I did my part. I did what I could, and I tried. That's the bottom line.
I think with like what I said and what you said, and kind of with what we're saying earlier too about like it being a healthy relationship, so long as it doesn't get to the point where he's kind of just mooching off of you. Right. I feel like definitely do your best to help out your bros. Lift your bros up.
How does a Pineapple Express say? Lingerers. I hate lingerers, man.
That's it for Bro Etiquette. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Gentlemen, this was fun.
It was.
Very
We're going to have to close it down.
Hey, everybody, it's closing time. You don't gotta go home, but you can't stay here.
I missed the part where that's my problem.
Please visit www.thesfiles.com where you can listen to all of our previous episodes. Variety of topics, news, mailbag, bro etiquette, bro code, bunch of stuff in there. Good time, good laughs. You should check it out. You won't regret it. Once you are done with that, you can follow us on social media. KO, where can they find us?
You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, kinda TikTok.
We're shadow banned as hell right now.
Yeah, a little bit. Mm-hmm. But check us out anyways. Look us up. Also check us out on on Twitter and also on YouTube, where our dear Bogus Bird breaks down every video down to the topic. If you just want to check out Bro Etiquette, you can check that video out. Or if you just want to listen to the muse, you can also check us out on YouTube. If you're on the go, Guns, where can they find us?
You can find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, and sweet, sweet Pandora.
Pandora. Love Pandora.
Ever lovable Pandora. Which we've never said anything bad about Pandora. Just great things.
Yeah. Pandora, sweet as honey.
Almost like a warm apple pie.
Homemade or McDonald's?
Homemade.
If you enjoy this kind of content, Bro Code, the Muse, Mailbag, the Laughs, follow us, subscribe. Do it. Do it.
Do it now!
Also, if you have any Bro Etiquette moments of your own, leave us a comment or send us some email.
Bogusbird at thesfiles.com. CK also takes questions. Crazy Cat at thesfiles.com. He loves compliments about his head, his smooth, round, wrinkly head.
Mm-hmm.
Both of them. Head? He loves it. He loves it. Love it.
It's smooth on the top, wrinkly on the back, right?
Exactly. Exactly. It just looks like the back of a penis. Oh, they're just all wrinkled up. It's it's a sight to behold.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you can email me at guns@thesfiles.com. Please send us your emails. We would love to hear your situation in Bro Etiquette. Please, we would like to comment, give you a shout out or something like that.
You can also send Guns all your wiener pics. And you can send me all your fan mail at Agent K.
Did you forget I'm vegan, bro? I don't do wieners.
I don't know.
I don't like
did
hot
support
dogs.
the vegan burger.
Ask me about my wiener.
Anyways, you can send me all your fan mail at Agent K at thesfiles.com.
Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. This is Bogus Bird signing out.
And this Gun signing out.
This is Cuckle saying, see you later.
Catch you on the next one.
Deuces.
Peace. Yeah.
Mickey don't play that.
Shakaka.
Nope. Sure don't.
Give me a second. Let me get a dog out because he's scratching at the door.
Unprofessional. Unprofessional.
Yeah, unprofessional.
You know what? I think we got to replace him. He's not working out there, BB. I'm sorry, but I think we got to let him go. Do you concur?
I concur. I'm very
Mr.
Unfortunately, we're gonna have to.
Yeah. I heard the entire thing.
You're fired, honey buns.
Forza Dragon is no longer needing your services.
Oh, we're going in a different direction.
It's not you, it's us.
Can you hear it?
So unprofessional.
Yeah, so unprofessional.
So Forza Dragon is going to need your services once again, Mr. KO. You can jump back on temporarily until we
I
find
don't
a
know.
replacement for guns. And
I don't know. Disney's already reached out to me. I'm just looking over the paperwork.
Yeah!